Good evening, everybody. My name is Dave, and welcome to This Shit is Wack. I had to sit here for a second and figure out how I wanted to approach this particular episode, what I wanted to talk about. Frank Herbert has this great line in one of his Dune books where he says, community is the exclusion of the incompatible. Now, I'm thinking in the 21st century, how the fuck does something like that apply to us? Because there's a lot of different communities in our city, LA, wider LA County, Orange County, shit, Oregon, wherever you go, and people that are in this spot, they like it like this. And since community is the exclusion of the incompatible, anything that's foreign to that vibe gets fought tooth and nail and expelled like some kind of virus or something like that attacking the host. That shit is whack, and it gets tied up in class warfare and racism and thisism and thatism and that Obias. I don't know exactly what the hell it is, but it gets balled up into this weird culture war that we've been fighting for decades. And what do? That's the one thing that I've been trying to wrap my head around. You know, I've written things about it. I comment on it every day, and I still have no idea really how to approach it. But like, maybe we can break it down by the numbers somehow. For example, take Cali, California. I love California. I've been to maybe half of these United States, and like, you know, America is beautiful. You know, there's certain things to dig about just about every place, especially if you're white. But anyway, Cali is dope, and there are some people that have moved out of Cali, you know, citing it's too expensive. They're right about that. There's a bunch of freaks and perverts that they can't have the guns and shit, and basically they can't treat niggas and Mexicans like they usually do. So they move to Arizona or Texas or something, I don't know. A deep red state so they can have I don't know, like, almost want to say so they can be 1950s white people, but that shit was a myth to begin with. And some of my friends, you know, they're pretty moderate, you know, at least in tone, and I'm talking my conservative friends, but their friends be off the hook, you know. Imagine me, but like, I'm some asshole conservative, and I'm like 78 fucking years old, and like, I don't know no black folks except for that shuffling, smiling motherfucker next door or whatever. And the opinions, and the one woman actually had the nerve to say that Malia, whatever the oldest Obama daughter's name is, just because she was making out with a white dude, she was following in her father's footsteps of fucking around with white people. And this is like, I'm like, white lady, what's your point? You know, so what? You go into these red states and you start fucking with some of the fundamentalist ideas of, you know, various sects of Christianity, and man, like, education is okay until you start fucking with stuff like that. Let's take the Alabama situation. The fuck? What's that? Word? It took all that, and it almost wasn't enough. I mean, it was described in so many different ways, the allegations against Judge Roy Moore, and put all the fucking child molesting allegations aside. This motherfucker was just a horrible motherfucker. And I don't know, white women keep surprising me, you know. I do not get that shit. You can talk to your blue in the face to some folks, but like, damn, y'all was willing to look past that. I mean, Bill Clinton's been called the Democrats' original sin, but like, damn, y'all gonna overlook that? You know, just for a Senate seat? Or just not to vote Democrat? I mean, is that where the Republican Party is? You know, if it is, I love it, because y'all gonna be extinct any minute. Don't mark my words, because like a Hydra, or I don't know, a vampire, motherfucking Kenny on South Park, like, the GOP and this bullshit always comes back. And like, you're really killing Christianity. At least evangelical Christianity. You guys, damn, man. If we can get you to hoist yourself on your own petard every time, this whole mess would be easier. And like, I just like the fact that Pumpkinhead backed 2 cats in that state, and both of them motherfuckers lost. Okay, 2017, and we still got old ass white dudes riding in their horses like fucking fat ass Gene Autry's and not even singing. Isms and Obias, need to give them up. I mean, we talk about helping each other and sharing resources. You can look at California, all the money's in the liberal pockets, and the people that really need the stuff, you know, we're all disgusted by each other, you know, and it's a trip. You know, you got family values this, and conservatism that, and, you know, pull yourself up by your bootstraps and work hard and whatever. But all these motherfucking red states have like their kids tweaking their fucking brains out riding tumbleweeds and shit. What's up with that? Where's this Republican revolution? You know, you put Republicans. We can just look right now. Both houses of Congress and the White House, and like, they barely averted shutting down the government last week. These guys are incompetent buttheads, and they were seemingly elected to be incompetent. One of my favorite memes, you know, if you understand that they're not on our side, then it all makes sense. But anyway, whatever, get off that bullshit, you know. I hope your kids learn something, at least, you know, my conservative friends, you know. I still like y'all, you know, but like, and it's funny. Deeds and words are definitely different with some of these cats, because some of these cats are true blue people, you know, not in the political sense, but in, you know, the nice people sense, you know, but some of the shit that comes out of their mouth, hell, some of the shit that comes out of my mouth, I don't know, man. Anyway, Isms and Obias, this shit is whack. Bye, y'all.